here in Milwaukee. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Quinn Priester. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Into center. And it's caught for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in the scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 1 out. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. 2 on, 1 out. This one popped up right side. And the infield fly is called. Digging in, Ty France. On the ground to third. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and Castellanos is out. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Pods leave him loaded. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Randy Vasquez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Man at second. Bogarts with the throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Christian Yelich.
He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And even if it doesn't sound like it, think about the pace over the course of a full season. That's over 80 home runs. Well, they're going to have a hard time getting him out in this one because he is dialed in.
And a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. And it is gone. His 7th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
And now Jackson Chourio. That's in there. 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next one just misses. The count now 2-2. And another ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And that's too high, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
1 down. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. And the pitch. And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Andrew Vaughn now. And the right-hander deals. And a big swing and a miss. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down. The throw in. He's in there.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Throws to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is down low. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Sung-Yun Song. And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The Padres trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. On its way to the corner. Drifts towards it. And a foul ball. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a sac bunt here. Tosses across the first. 1 out in the second.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that's a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
1-2 here. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! It's 2-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. The pitch. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tatis waits. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
Out.
And that's 2. They get 2 and draw even again. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Garrett Mitchell. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Next for Milwaukee, Tyler Black. 1 down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2 now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One out, base is empty. Fastball almost got him there. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
This is Bryce Terang. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's in there. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Steps off and looks to first. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. And that one missing low. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ball popped up. Terang sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And another ball. And he deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground to the left. In time to Vaughn. And Castellanos is out. And now Jake Cronenworth.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off. 2 and 2. Left-hand hitter waits. To the right side. Base hit. Flying around third is France. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Righty delivers. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away. And now it's William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. That's out number 2.
The batter.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. And the righty deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis drifts towards it, makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Padres 2. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Sung-Young Song. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Here's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Ortiz over to Turang, 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue, so let's see how much longer they let him go.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Nobody out, runner at first.
And that that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And the batter now, Tyler Black. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2. Kicks and fires. In the air, left side. And he makes the catch. So the lineup flips over. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Oh, that's
that one missing inside. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back in the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. New inning getting started. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Out to short. Jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play. Singing, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Siggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turned out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Quinn Priester gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Logan Henderson. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Henderson.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And a 1-1. That one hit to right. Frelick has a beat on it. And there's one down. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. And now it's Manny Machado.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Aaron Ashby getting ready to go. Zastryzny also getting ready. This one high in the air to left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is outside. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The Brewers up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Kicks and deals. And that one pulled foul. And now it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And he walked him.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. The other way, fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Foul ball there. Estrada. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. The 1-1. Fought off foul.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
That one is absolutely belted. 1 runs in, and it hits the base of the wall. A 2-run double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's 5-2. You're watching. Back here in Milwaukee, now the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
A line to kick the pitch. That's to third. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The Padres trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air out to center. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Sung-Yun Song, the next up for the Padres. 2 outs. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Joseph Ortiz. And that's too high.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder. Garrett mid-throw, safe. Man at second. Bogarts fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jason Adams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
That one off the mark. Now 3-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He can play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Safe. He beats the tag, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Stepping in, Sal Frelick. Line drive, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now,
nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Yelich at the dish, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Bases full, 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Padres 2. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Mitchell raging back towards the wall. Hits the fence. Mitchell fires it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Outside, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick after it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Campusano, the lead runner at second. Merrill over at first with one away. That one ripped left field. Forget it. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Angel Serpa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Manny Machado now. Hard hit right side. Terang over to first in time. Machado out of the play.
The first baseman, number 4.
Next for the Padres, Ty France. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good eye in that spot. Nick Castellanos waits on deck. Up the middle, Ortiz whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Padres draw closer on the long ball. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Outside low, 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 to count.
And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him. And one gone. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
This one in the air. France under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly. They back here at American Family Field. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And now the lefty. And a count 1-2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And it's even up. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Abner Uribe getting loose out there. Ashby getting loose as well. And the 2-2. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. Frelick hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Now a move being made at second base. And pinch running for the Padres, Jay Bowen. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. In the air to left center. And it drops in. Around from second is the tying run. That ties it up at 6.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now, Sung-Yun Song. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Luis Campusano hitting on deck circle. 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. Now 1 away. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Puts a bunt down. In time to run. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Man on second, 2 down. Inside ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Aaron Ashby will take over here.
Number 26, Aaron Ashby.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. On the third, save. A run comes in on the play.
Well done, drives in the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit, run is in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Tatis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Tatis around second to third.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Ty France. That one missed. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 4.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Rob Zastryzny. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So digging in, Jay Bowen. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 10 and now into the game, Jay Bowen. He'll be out in left field.
Number 39.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
The center fielder, Garrett
1-2 now. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And they'll do it again. 1-2 now. And another ball.
2 strikes.
That misses. Counts full, 3-2. The wind and the pitch. And a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Anytime you rip a line drive, the other.
Bogarts on a Cronenworth. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1 as the lead holds at 10-6. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
All over that one right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So a man aboard, Sung-Yun Song now at the plate. And a pitch.
Foul.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 12-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. The lefty fires. High in the air, out to right. Frelick after it. Makes the grab, one down.
The center fielder, number 3.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. One down, base is empty.
Nope, outside.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Bears down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Xander Bogaerts. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. That one fouled off. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the San Diego on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Padres. Bottom 9, now it's Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tatis going back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 12-7. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Jackson Chourio digs in now. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
2 strikes.
That one just missing inside. 2-2. Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and it's in there. Base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Sometimes it's just a little bit smarter to go ahead and make the play yourself. Less throws, less people involved. And right there, he had plenty of time to get that first out at second and then to complete the double play over to first.
That one not close. And a count 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Lifted to left, and that should do it. It falls in, and that's a knock. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Ground ball left side. What a stop. Throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stoppage short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
12-7 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please